What's up, guys? We are going to talk about this game and how playable it is to this point, how good the product is right now, and if it's even worth buying. Because WWE 2K21 is not coming out this year, so if you don't like games like WWE Battlegrounds, which I don't think I'll be getting that. I'm not real big on, you know, NBA Street, or what's it called? I can't remember the name of it, but it's made by the same company that makes 2K Playgrounds is what it's called actually. But let me get into what makes this game really good and what makes this game really bad. I'm gonna go to what makes this game really good first by just showing you the moves that are in this game. I have a list of favorite moves that to me, this is the best thing about this game, is clearly the type of moves you can have. And I'll get into the dumb stuff too. This game has some stupid stuff in here as well, but this is probably the final product. There probably won't be any more DLC. There probably won't be any. There might be some more patches. I don't really know if they're gonna patch it again, but anyway, we're gonna run through some of my favorites here. As you can see, they got, this is not anything new here. That's not new either. That's a pretty good move here. We're just gonna go through this quick. Get these moves here. But while we're talking about this, and some of these moves are not moves that are really used in real WWE wrestlers. They're just DLC moves, which is the fictional version of a wrestler, because they have these fictional versions in this game, you know, from DLC. These are some moves that some of these moves ain't no big deal, but they're just like moves that I wanted to use. So I want to remember I'm not good at remembering the name of moves, so I'll put in this right here. Now, as far as if this game's worth buying now, if you don't have it, I would say not full price, because you're gonna need that DLC to make this game any good. You're gonna have to have it, so you would end up paying 60 plus. I don't even know the price of the DLCs. You're gonna be at least $70, $80 in if you pay 60. Which it's not $60 right now, it's like 30 right now. So I'm not ready to say it's worth that. Look at this move here. Crazy, right? But sometimes this game goes on sale for like $15. I seen it on sale for that once. I don't know how often that's gonna be, but if you catch it for that and you really want a wrestling game, you know, have not gotten it because of how messed up the game has been, then, you know, the game is fixed. A lot of it is fixed. There's still some problems in this game. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. You know, as we're looking at these really cool moves, because this game has some awesome moves. I don't think that's new, but I do like it. Look at that sail. Look at that. That's so ridiculous, but it makes me like the move actually. That's not new. That's been in these games before. I think this has been in it before, but it's still one of my favorite moves. This is like a fictional magical type move. Some of these moves are only good because of the sale of it. Again, we go to this. I don't even know who has that. One of the fictional characters have that. As you see, there's some good moves in this game. But anyway, getting back to my conversation about whether or not you should get this game or not. And the only reason why I bring it up is because there will be no WWE 2K21. You gotta wait till 22, you know, which is quite a wait. And like I said, some people don't want arcade games like WWE Playground or Battlegrounds. So, you know, there's still people like, should I even get this? I'm playing 2K19. Should I even get 2K20? I'm gonna say get it on sale because you are missing out just mainly because of the moves and because of some of these arenas. Maybe you don't like all that over the top arena stuff. That's fine, but you're definitely missing out on the moves. Now, I'm gonna tell you what one of the glitches are in this game that are still here. It's unlikely they're gonna fix it. There's really, really bad ring announcer glitches that will never, I'm pretty sure they'll never be fixed. Basically, sometimes they announce your opponent as your manager and stuff like that. There's other glitches in it too. There's a real bad glitch on the belts. They don't really say the belts correctly on custom belts. You know, there's a lot of ring announcer screw ups in this. Me personally, I can look past stuff like that. I'm not gonna get angry over something like that, but you know, it's something that they're not gonna fix. But anyway, I'm gonna go to my Joker character. I'm almost at 100 characters created. I think I'm at like 96 or something. As you can see, I got a wild. Wait a minute, I went too far. My Joker character is a little bit sloppy. He's kind of messed up, but you know, he has two attires, as you see, the Dark Knight Rises and the Joker movie. But basically, when I was creating him, the face paint has to be on face tattoo, because if you put it on face paint, he'll come to the ring with that on, but then when he has the match, he'll just have a blank face with no face paint at all. It'll just be his regular self. So sometimes custom face paints would not show in matches, only entrances, and I don't know how to fix that. So whenever I want face paint, now the downside to that is I don't think it applies to regular face paint. Like if you go to face paint, I think it's only images. But if you go to like one of these face paints, as far as I know, that's still there. But it's just if you try to apply an image, whether it be a custom group image or just a in-game image, then it's not gonna show up. This Joker character, you know, it's a little sloppy. I kind of threw it together. Another issue with this game, the custom logo tool is glitched. Sometimes your image just doesn't upload. You have to keep trying it, and it just won't be there. And then eventually, sometimes it'll be there. That's a little bit annoying. You know, 2K19, this is not an issue. In fact, WWE 2K19, you can still do that. But what separates this from WWE 2K19, really honestly, is just the added crazy DLC arenas. I'm getting ready to get into that in a minute. And they added a lot of really awesome moves. Like I said, the moves that I showed you are just a sample, not really. In fact, some of those weren't even new moves, right? Now, I'm just gonna go through some of these arenas. As you can see, there's that Winterfest arena right there. There's the Wyatt compound, which is basically like a swamp, outdoor next to a swamp baseball stadium. Hell's Coliseum. You got this high school gym, LA Hall. It's like Los Angeles wrestling. New Day's got their arena on here. Overlord's Coliseum is a crazy outdoor apocalypse like arena, maybe. Pin Drop Plaza is just an empty arena with a black ring. Then you got this. You have like 6 or 7 people in the audience in that rundown high school gym. You got this 1987. It's not, I don't believe it's based on a real thing, but it's just something they made up for the game, but that comes with the DLC. You got this internet crazy. You got a lot of, my point is, this is the stuff you're missing out on if you play 2K19. Some people won't care about stuff like that. Another issue I have with this game is the outside interference logic is kind of dumb in this game. The interferences, they don't always make sense, and the managers don't do anything in this game. You can't even, if a manager's a female, you can't even face that manager, right? So, you know, the game still has a couple of glitches in it. From what I understand, the the universe mode is still messed up a little bit. And I will tell you, the game does crash sometimes. I found the game crashing on tag team title match, tag team title matches, and intergender matches. Now, it'll crash after the entrances, both teams' entrance. If it's two creative wrestlers, if it's all custom wrestlers in a custom arena, sometimes, not all the time. Especially if there's a belt on line, it happens occasionally, it'll crash. Not if you use real WWE guys, it won't crash. And then intergender tag matches crash at random times, very occasionally. It used to crash all the time, but the game's crashes are at a minimum. You can now copy attires from one wrestler to another now. This was a problem before. It was a big problem. You couldn't really do it. If you tried to do it, the game just crashed right away. So I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about so there's no confusion. But anyway, the crashes are cut back now. This game is definitely worth getting if you love WWE 2K19 because, but like I said, you're going to need to get it on sale because paying full price and then getting the DLC is going to be way too expensive. This isn't a Bible character. No, it's just someone I came up with, right? See, if I want someone else's attire, this is what would crash the game before. It would crash it right away, right when you selected the attire you wanted. You know, it would just crash the game automatically. Let's say I want his. Now I'm dressed like a cobra. See it copied with no problem. But anyway, that's the way this game is now, and I'm pretty sure this is the final product. No more DLC, possibly more patches, but I don't think so. Anyway, my final verdict on this game, on a scale 1 to 5, no, 1 to 10, the final product after all the DLC, after all the, patches, I'm gonna get out of 10. I'm gonna go 5.5. No, I'm gonna go 6.5, 6.5 out of 10 because the game is good enough to play. It's fun. It has a lot of customization options. The customization options and the moves are what make this game really good. The reason why I take a lot away from it is because it took too long to get it to a playable, make the game playable and pretty good. It took too long. And then some of the glitches still linger, like the ring announcements and a couple of crashes and the face paint stuff. So 6.5. I'd wait for it to go on sale if I didn't have it yet. Anyway, that's my final verdict on this game.